I'm ending like that. It's not an aquarium show without fish, but it's not an aquarium show without Fritz. I'm here with Sean from Fritz Mardell. They hail from Texas. We're here to talk about Complete. You don't just do stuff for saltwater. Everybody knows you for salt.
Right.
Salt water, all your amazing products.
Right.
But tell us about Fritz Complete that's also good for freshwater.
So Complete is pretty much all-in-one water conditioner. It's going to detoxify ammonia, it's going to detoxify nitrates, and it's going to remove chloramines inside your aquarium and make tap water safe for fish.
So ultimately, this is what every fish keeper should have underneath in their cool box, their tackle box, so to speak. This is the arsenal to keep the water safe for fish.
Yep.
Okay. Can they overdose on it?
You can overdose.
Okay.
And so you have to be careful with Complete, because if it doesn't find ammonia or nitrite or chloramines, it will go after oxygen.
Okay.
And so you have to be careful when dosing Complete. Complete treats a lot of gallons of water, and some people think more is better all the time, so just put it more and more and more. And they're like, oh, did I put it in? Oh, I'll just put it in again. And so you do have to be careful with it. Most tanks you're not going to notice it because you're pumping lots of oxygen in there with your power heads and things like that. But I would be careful with it and make sure you're dosing it to spec.
I'm going to talk about your company and put you on the spot here, because that's actually one of the major things that drew me to Fritz. Any chemical that does stuff that's similar, because this isn't the solo product of making your water okay.
Right.
But what sets you apart is you're willing to say, if you overdose and you don't oxygenate your water properly, there could be a reduction in oxygen.
Yeah.
And a lot of companies don't say that.
Which blows my mind, because honestly, we're all just love fish, and so we just want all of our fish to stay alive, and so we know that that's a side effect if you do that. We want to make sure that it doesn't happen to you, because we wouldn't want it to happen to us.
No, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
One of the other major things that Fritz does that kind of sets you guys apart in my mind is you're local fish store centric. You're really after the local fish store first. And what I like about that is everybody's always innovating. With all the online stuff, that's great. And everybody gets to be a part of that pizza.
Right.
The local fish stores brought us to where we are.
Exactly.
And I like that Fritz is willing to still be that foundation.
Yeah, we love it. I mean, I remember walking into my local fish store for the first time and them teaching me how to take care of aquariums. And with e-commerce pressures, that's really threatening the life, the sustainability of these local fish stores who depend on your business, on dry goods. And so we really want to always remind our consumers that if you want those guys to stay there, if you want to be able to come and see your fish in person and be able to be educated on what to do and not to do in your aquarium, you really should bring your business to your local fish store.
No, I absolutely agree. Other than the secret probiotic salt that I've been able to test,
yes.
What's next for Fritz?
Oh, we have some really cool stuff. We have a phosphate remover coming out that also removes heavy metals out of the aquarium. That really is going to pull it out at about 150% of the effectiveness of like your standard GFO or high capacity GFO. Yeah, so that's coming out. That's going to be called PX1. And then we have a new medication called Fix-It, which is a Genetian violet based medication with some herbals, so it's a little safer than using a formaldehyde, malachite green based medication. Those are always super effective, but this is a little bit different. And a lot of other cool stuff up the sleeve. I got to.
No, you can't tell us? Ah, you can tell me. You can tell me.
Yeah.
No. Fritz, Sean, the stuff you guys are doing is great on every level. I appreciate the energy from all the aquarium shows. Complete is awesome, and we're out.
All right.